Well, folks, the first Trump-Harris debate was a doozy. It was the kind of event that had everyone on the edge of their seats, popcorn in hand, and eyes glued to the screen. It was like watching a political version of a monster truck rally. The energy was palpable and the stakes were sky high. There were fireworks, crashes, and enough hot air to power a small country. Every word, every gesture was charged with intensity. From the moment they stepped on stage, you could cut the tension with a chainsaw. The atmosphere was electric, and the audience could feel the weight of every moment. Trump, never one to shy away from a fight, came out swinging. His words were sharp, his tone aggressive, and he was determined to dominate the stage. Harris, cool as a cucumber, was ready to parry. She met Trump's aggression with calm, collected responses, never losing her composure. The stage was set for a showdown, and boy did they deliver. It was a clash of titans, each bringing their A-game to the table. Neither candidate was willing to back down. It was a verbal slugfest, with each trying to land a knockout blow. The exchanges were rapid fire and the audience could barely keep up. The moderators? Let's just say they had their hands full. Trying to maintain order was like trying to herd cats. They were like substitute teachers trying to control a classroom full of sugar-crazed toddlers. Every time they tried to intervene, the candidates would just steamroll over them. It was a chaotic, messy, and utterly captivating spectacle. The audience was riveted, hanging on every word, every gesture, every clash. Buckle up, America, because this election is about to get bumpy. The road ahead is uncertain, and if this debate was any indication, we're in for one wild ride. Don't miss a moment of the action. Subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media, and stay tuned for more updates on this electrifying election season. Healthcare, the perennial hot potato of American politics. It's the issue that never seems to cool down, always sparking heated debates and endless discussions. Trump's plan? Still a mystery, wrapped in an enigma inside a riddle. It's like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. He mumbled something about concepts and cheaper alternatives. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? It's the same old song and dance with no clear answers in sight. Harris, on the other hand, was ready to talk specifics. She came prepared with detailed plans and a clear vision. She hammered home the importance of affordable health care. She stressed that every American deserves access to quality health care without breaking the bank. She reminded everyone that Trump still wants to repeal the Affordable Care Act, a move that could leave millions without coverage. You know, the one that provides health insurance to millions of Americans. No biggie, it's a lifeline for so many families. This segment was like trying to follow a game of chess played at warp speed. The back and forth was relentless, with each side trying to outmaneuver the other. It was confusing, frustrating, and ultimately pretty darn entertaining. The audience's reactions ranged from bewilderment to amusement, capturing the roller coaster of emotions that healthcare debates always seem to evoke. If you want to stay updated on the latest in political debates and more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Join the conversation and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Next up, immigration. Trump, in a moment of pure Trumpness, brought up immigrants harming pets in Springfield, Ohio. Yes, you heard that right. The evidence? Well, that's less clear. Harris couldn't even contain her laughter. She called his statement extreme, which, let's be honest, is a polite way of saying batshit crazy. Look, I'm not saying Trump is making stuff up, but if I were a betting man, I'd put my money on it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more debate highlights. Section 4. I'm talking now. Yes, he really said that again. Remember that time Harris interrupted Pence in the 2020 debate? Well, Trump certainly does. It was a moment that sparked a lot of conversations and memes online. People couldn't stop talking about it for weeks. He spent a good chunk of the debate interrupting Harris. It was almost as if he had a personal mission to outdo her in the interruption game. And every time he did, he hit us with his new catchphrase, "I'm talking now." It became his go-to line whenever he felt the need to dominate the conversation. It was like a broken record. Over and over again, the same phrase echoed through the debate hall, or a toddler who just learned a new word. You know how kids get when they discover something new? They just can't stop repeating it. And you know what? It was kind of hilarious. Look, I get it. In the heat of the moment, things can get a bit out of hand. Trump likes to hear himself talk. He thrives on the attention and the spotlight. He's like a human foghorn, loud, persistent, and impossible to ignore. But come on, man, at least try to pretend you care about what the other person has to say. It's a debate, after all. A little bit of respect and decorum wouldn't hurt anyone. Harris's expression said it all. She was clearly frustrated but tried to keep her composure. The audience, on the other hand, had mixed reactions. Some found it amusing, while others were visibly annoyed. In the end, it was just another chapter in the never-ending saga of political debates, one that will be remembered for its sheer absurdity and entertainment value. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Section 5. Gun control and other controversies. Gun control, transgender rights, you name it, they argued about it. Trump tried to paint Harris as a radical leftist. Harris countered by pointing out Trump's own, shall we say, interesting views. The takeaway? They disagree on pretty much everything. Shocking, I know. Don't miss out on more highlights like these. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for updates. Section 6. Project What Now? Trump's closing act. In the final act of this political circus, Trump tried to distance himself from something called Project 2025. Apparently, it's a conservative policy agenda. Trump claims he's never even heard of it. So, there you have it, folks, the first Trump-Harris debate. It was a wild ride, it was absurd. Get ready, America, because this is just the beginning. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on this political saga.